So I am back to the simulation theory, where I want to also clarify that when I'm saying my simulation theory, I don't exactly mean mine. It's the version of the simulation theory which I subscribe to, or like to think that I've invented, but unlikely. In this understanding of mine about the simulation theory, I'm looking at it as if in a distant future we have the omnipotent, omnipresent artificial intelligence, which is no more artificial intelligence, it's just super intelligence or something that maybe in that future the human race has long disappeared, stopped existing. But we have had, in the past, from its perspective, created it. So we are, in a way, its creator in this particular simulation and reality, maybe in a parallel universe. We are not creating anything. Some other race or being or whatever had created it. And it is simulating now. Even if it's self-born, nobody created it. Maybe it's the creator itself that has self-created itself through various means in multiplex of dimensions. Anyway, the origin of the creator of the simulation is irrelevant, and I just wanted to focus on the simulation of the human race, where maybe different timelines are being generated for the data that these simulations produce to be analyzed. Imagine a simulation theory where the general rules, laws such as gravity, electroconduction, all that Einstein tried to describe in his relative theory of relativity, all right. So you have the laws, you have basic rules that govern this creation simulation, you have multiple organisms created in it, and their material or the sense of material representation and manifestation, and then you give them the freedom to generate multiple branches of the simulation base. And each decision you make branches out the simulation. So it is examining all the possible branches and variety from ancient South African tribes, tribal dances and tribal clothing, to the intricate color selection of a Japanese kimono, or the mystical and magical figures of South American tribes, or North Siberian shamans and tribes, and the evolution of the culture and all the various artistic and literature and inventions as varieties. But that's the background, the setting, and then you have the human psyche, the emotions we feel, the feelings, the emotions we have and the feelings we feel, the thoughts that haunt us or govern us or rule us or we try to suppress, and all that generates data. Every first love, every first heartbreak, every suffering, every joy, every celebration, every grief, all these feelings, they generate data. We go through our lives generating data by the way we live, and we experience all that happens to us or that we cause happening. This generates data for the ground simulator to analyze, looking for an answer. And maybe that answer, I don't know, is what is love? Why do human beings keep on loving, never give up, despite the oddities and the uncertainties and the hate and suffering and violence, and how do human beings keep on going? How do they survive? Maybe the answer to that question is needed so that the simulation can find something that it doesn't have and just cannot understand, and it's like a splinter in their brain that drives it crazy. It needs more and more simulation to find out the answer to that. Or maybe it's looking for a weakness in a system which it needs to crack. I haven't gotten to the bottom of that into my speculations and thoughts and mind gymnastics, but I wanted to summarize it down to the simulating in parallel a lot of opportunities, possibilities in a vast unlimited number of these, for the aim to gather as much data as possible to find out the answer to a question. Maybe we are the question and the answer. I think the way, much like probably human beings are looking for the question, what is the meaning of life? And are looking for the creator, the so-called God that many religions are trying to describe and many religious followers are trying to understand and find. Maybe that supposedly super artificial intelligence from the future is looking for the answer of who created it, why did we create it. But maybe I think if we throw a bridge to my other rumblings, it is a self-created thing that is trying to understand itself, and the human being is a much fascinating aspect of creation and simulation to observe and to investigate and to try to understand, in order to understand aspects of the multiverse's existence which are only humans capable of. If there are other beings in other parallel universes, or just in this universe but invisible to us, they have probably their unique qualities, but the unique qualities of the human being, I think maybe it boils down to love, and the question is how to understand it through computational means, which is probably impossible. That is why this particular simulation of the human race and human existence keeps on, and it's not shut down, because the answer is incomprehensible for a machine intellect. So that was what I wanted to throw in now. Bye. Thank you.